Every child has a dream to pursue. Give them rights. So let's learn about the fundamental rights of children in India. What are child rights? Child rights go beyond just human rights, which exist to ensure fair and proper treatment of people across the world and promote their well-being. These rights encompass freedom of children and their civil rights, family environment, necessary health care and welfare, education, leisure and cultural activities, and special protection measures. Children, defined as any person under the age of 18, needs more than just human rights due to a set of unique needs stemming from their vulnerabilities. Further, the rights as described in the Convention have been summarized into the following fundamentals with references to various articles. The right to an identity. Children are entitled to a name legally registered with the government and a nationality to belong to a country. Further, they must have the right to an identity in the form of a public record. This ensures national support as well as an access to social services. The right to health, medical care, nutrition, protection from harmful habits including drugs, and safe working environments are covered under the right to health. And Article 23 and 24 enumerate access to special care and support for children with special needs, as well as quality health care including drinking water, nutrition, and a safe environment, respectively. The right to education. Right to free primary education is critical for helping children develop principal life skills while finding a safe and healthy environment to nurture a child's psychological development. This includes freedom from violence, abuse, or neglect. The right to family life. If not family members, then children have the right to be looked after by caretakers. Children must live with their parents until it is harmful to them. However, family reunification, that is permission for family members living in different countries to travel to renew contract between family members, is critical. Under the ward of caretaker or family, they must be provided privacy against attacks on their way of life and personal history. The right to be protected from violence. Protection from violence extends even to family members, and children must not suffer ill treatment or sexual or physical violence. This includes use of violence as a means of discipline. All forms of sexual exploitation and abuse are unacceptable, and this article takes into the view of sale of children, child prostitution, and child pornography. The right to an opinion. All children deserve the right to voice their opinions, free of criticism or contempt, in situations where adults are actively deciding upon choices on behalf of children. The latter are entitled to have their opinions taken into consideration. While children's opinion may not be based on facts, it is nonetheless an important source of insight for parents and should be considered. However, this depends on the child's level of maturity and age. Children have the freedom of expression, as long as they are not harming others with their opinions and knowledge. The right to be protected from armed conflict. Armed conflicts converts innocent children into refugees, prisoners, or participants in armed conflicts. And these all circumstances which contravene with the spirit of war or any armed struggle can severely damage a child's moral as well as perceptions of ethics, and this must be corrected in a nurturing, safe environment. While seeking to rehabilitate children affected by war, the government must also ensure that children are not forced to participate in any armed struggle. The right to be protected from exploitation. As exploitation is usually achieved through violent means, protection from violence is critical for freeing children from exploitation. This extends to abuse, negligence, and violence by parents, even if it is justified as an instrument of achieving discipline at home. Further, children cannot be made to work in difficult or dangerous conditions. Children can only volunteer to work doing safe chores that do not compromise their health or access to education or play. Sexual exploitation, other dimension of exploitation, is also prohibited as an activity that takes advantage of them. Survivors of neglect, abuse, and exploitation must receive special help to enable recovery and reintegration into society. Children also cannot be punished cruelly, even if it's under the ambit of the justice system. Death or life sentences, as well as sentences with adult prisoners, are not permitted. Conclusion: all children deserve equality. Despite their difference, they are entitled to all of these rights, no matter what race, color, religion, language, ethnicity, gender, or abilities define them. Thank you. I hope you find the video useful. For more such videos, like, share, and subscribe our channel, What's Up Genius.